Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to my Train World series on Factorio. As a recap, for those of you who might be joining for the first time, we actually started right in here, and we've got coal, stone, copper, and iron here, and we built us a starter base right here. Now, most of the starter base, the entire starter base has now been removed. We're no longer using it. Once we got the starter base up and running, we then came over here and built a bus line, and we've got things off to the right over here. And we've got, yellow and red circuits being built. We've got all of our buildables, basically the things for our mall being built here. We've got the sorters and belts and things like that. We've got electric things. There are a couple of notes here of things in here. We do have gun turrets in here, and we do have flame turrets in here. Flame turrets are right there. And these are the oil and rail stuff. Then we've got our red and blue science. Now you'll notice not every building is filled in here. We are researching things, and I will just, we'll come back through this in a minute. We've got military science here. We've got extras going into boxes here, for the both for the red ammo and for the grenades. We've got our blue science up here, and we're producing engines and bringing all of that stuff down here. The engines are then coming down here and being fed in here within what we're doing. So just as a note, we've also got over here, for the oil processing, we've got oil here, we've got plastic here, we've got sulfuric acid here, and we've got batteries automated. So, and then you can see here, if we come over here, we have automated, where we have actually put up defenses. Got a wall defenses with guns and flame turrets all the way down through here, all the way down through here, and then coming all the way over through here. Now, and we've actually had some biters showing up here. They are getting killed. The defenses are handling it. They're probably going to be able to handle it pretty easily for the time being. Now, if we look at our pollution map, well, that was on the map, sorry. Just looking at the pollution map, we're starting to get pollution near these biters, if not in it. We have pollution in these biters. We have pollution down here on these biters and on these. We're getting close to here. We're getting close over here. We want to come over here and design our rail yard over here, and put our rail yard in. It's going to be in this area over here to the west of my starter area, and then we're going to bring the defenses on around here and up, so that we don't have to really worry about defending inside our base. That's what we're going to do. So that'll be part of the expansion in this one. Now, we've also, as our research goes, you can see we've got a lot of research that we've done. It's not going super fast. We could make it faster, but honestly, at this point in time, there is absolutely no reason to make it. I have more things. I haven't built the first productivity module yet. I have not built, if we look at different things that are going on here, I don't have rockets, I don't have distractors, I don't have defender drones, that I can actually build. I don't have a personal roboport built. I don't have, I can't do that one yet. I hadn't unlocked that one. But the, a lot of these others I have unlocked. So we're just researching things as we go. Keeping it slow, and right now we're doing anything that can be done with red, green, black, or blue science. So we'll just continue to do that and let it tick away as it goes. That's pretty much the only thing running other than a few things I'm making in my factory. So step one, we are going to increase our ability to process petroleum gas. We have petroleum gas in here. We want to actually make this more, and we have the capability here now with our, let's see, oil refining. We can come in here and we've got basic, which we've done. We can do advanced. We'll come in here with the advanced oil refining, and this is the same blueprint that we've already done. We just put it right here, and you can see it goes up high, up higher. And this is the advanced oil refining blueprint. And what we're going to do is we are going to stamp this thing down. And then we have to come in here and put all of the items in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to and fire this thing up. Let's see, there. Go. Put all these down through here. Okay. Goes in there. Goes in there and there. So this will be lubricant and light oil. We'll put the pump in here. Then we've got to hook up all of the different locations. Let's see. There, 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 there. This comes here, here. Oops. There, that, there. But getting this all hooked up, this will be a little easier with bots, but we're still a long way away from bots. I'm always one of these things that it's like, man, I'm just waiting for the point I can here. Let's see. Those are that in there. Put this here like that. Here, this, that. Okay, now then, let's see. Here. Here. It's going there. There, and let's put the rest of the underground in. Good. Let's see if I can. Here, here, here. There we go. All of those up. That up. Any more undergrounds up here. There. See any more there? Just checking to see what all I've got here. That's going to be here. We're going to run this down through here. I'll explain this setup in just a minute with what we're doing here. I can't tell if there's something supposed to be in there. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay, now let's put the straight pipes in. Now let's put these things in. No, actually, straight pipe. Go. Go. Okay, bring this pipeline down through there. We'll bring this pipeline all the way down there. And let's see what we have here. Out that comes down through there. That goes in there. Good. Okay. That'll hook up when I get it in there. Do I have no more pipes? I do not have any more pipes. Okay. Gonna need a few more pipes. That's not surprising. I thought I had lots of pipe. I guess I used up more than I thought I would. I'll grab 100 more of those, and we might as well grab some undergrounds while we're here. Because, yeah. Going to need them. Sooner or later. Okay, that'll go in there. So let's finish hooking this advanced oil processing up. And it will produce, it has overflow in it, so we'll actually, it has some pretty nice features. Okay, now that goes in there, and that goes in. There we go, that's all hooked up now, other than the missing segments right there, and right down here. Very good. Here's to be everything, and oil refining down here, so basically, we're taking heavy oil, turning it into lubricant here. We're taking heavy oil and water here and cracking it and turning it into light oil. We are sending the light oil down the line down through here into a cracking process, and we're cracking the taking light oil and water and turning that into petroleum gas. The petroleum gas comes over here, so we basically have a pump here, and this pump says if I've got 10K, it works as long as I have 10K lubricant, less than 10K lubricant. Once I have 10K lubricant, it no longer works. This comes out here. That's that piece. This comes out here like this. There we go. That's my light oil, and that's going to bring both of those things onto the bus. And I'm going to put them onto this section. We'll put this one on first. Like that. Be able to go both ways. Then here, this is in here like this. That. There we go. Let's get those two items in there. And then what we want to do should be everything, I believe. Nope. I still have a pipe here and a pipe here that needs to be hooked up. One here and there that needs to look at all that. And then, oh, there's stuff on the other side over here that needs to. This is the water be brought in here. Converts my process from using just producing petroleum to doing a whole different process. Just converts it over. This is a more efficient process. I don't know, well, efficiency. It produces more of the resources that I want, greater volumes, but it does come with some trade-offs. So the water that I need, right down here and get the water. Bring that up. I'm going to bring the water up on this line right here. Go ahead and clear some trees. Okay, there like that. We'll need to repair our that wasn't there. Very good. Now let's do a pump. We can see that I've got additional buildings here that I can do electric furnaces that I'm not building yet. I've got solar panels and accumulators now can be built. I've got blue chips that can be built. So I got lots of things that can be built. I've got a flamethrower. I've got landmines. I got all kinds of things. I've got these defender capsules, and these defender capsules are pretty nice. We will, I can actually, those are really nice items to have. At the end of the day, though, none of that is really what we're looking for. Let's see. Open. Prepare this. Then I need to use a offshore pump. Offshore. Right here. We will run this through here like this. There we go. We'll hook that in and look at that. It immediately goes to working. Now, just to walk you through this little process, and this is not my blueprint. This is a Nilaus blueprint. I looked at it. I built my own in my first playthrough. I figured this out and how this thing worked myself, and then I later looked and saw his blueprint, and I just took his blueprint. And I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that ever again. This is a pretty cool blueprint, and it expands over time, and you actually can beacon it later. It's designed to be able to beacon, but basically the way these things work is if I have light oil is greater than 5,000, then this turns on. At this turns on, it sends the it will then pump the items in here. So and with light oil less than 50, or less than 5,000, greater than 5,000. I knew it was something wrong. This right here is light oil less than 10,000. So when it's greater than 5,000, it turns on. When it's less than 10,000, this one turns on. So it'll pump some of it on here. The excess of this stuff goes into here, goes back down through here. Some of it comes into here. Then the rest of this stuff comes out. And it hooks up and it goes into other places. And so, there's another pump up here. that when we have 5K lubricant, more than 5K lubricant, this actually turns on and it does its thing. So it produces this. So you can see here, we've got, don't have 5K lubricant, so that one's not on right now. But then once I'm over 5K lubricant, then this will turn on. Right now, the lubricant is being pumped into my storage tanks. Once I don't need it in the storage tanks anymore, then we'll bring this stuff, the heavy oil, into here. And so right now, the heavy oil is being used for lubricant. Once that's done, we'll divert some of it into here to produce light oil. We'll bring the light oil down here, put the light oil in here, crack it, and make more gas, and then bring the petroleum gas over here. So basically, it runs. It's efficient. It'll continue running. These things, it won't back up because of the switches and things that are on there, and it'll do a good job. And then I can expand that over time and produce more and more things with it. So that's just I really like that blueprint. Pretty neat blueprint that he designed. All right, with that in place, then let's go design our rail system. Oh, let's first get out and repair things. Glad when I can actually repair things. And I tend to run into like that right there. I guess I need to zoom in. Okay, we're going over here. Get out of the trees here. Oh, we don't want to. There we go. We've hit that sometime. Okay, this over here. This is where we want to go. I'm going to get out. Look at this. My coal is not near as much coal anymore. Let's look at what my patch sizes are. 365, 251, 423, 283. But we definitely want to start getting more resources coming in. And what that is going to mean is coming over here. Oh, there's some biters. Make sure I got good ammo. 11 kills at 45. Okay, good. We'll let that go. We want to design my train terminal over here. Part of what's going to happen is as I start taking these trees out, the pollution is going to spread faster. That's going to cause us to additional. We're going to need to put protection over here pretty soon. In fact, I should consider doing that first, but we're going to start with laying out some of our design. We're going to have biters coming from here. We're going to push this out and put a big rail yard. So what we're going to do, I'm going to design, first and foremost, I'm going to take the tracks. We're going to turn this right here, and what I'm going to do is right here, we'll put that in. Put that in right there. We'll leave a good bit of tracks. Okay, like that. That's the distance between tracks that we'll go up to here a little ways. That. Okay, so that'll be my train tracks. Now let's just go right on down through here. We'll run this down through here. Then we're going to start thinking. Pick it up. Did I? Oh no. Is there any more copper here? This is why actually look at this. I am too close. 1.5, 4.2, 1.2. That one's finished. Almost. Okay, we're going to relocate it. This is the reason that we do this. We are going to move over to. Good. So we'll pick these things back up. Fortunately. So this is the thing. Some of what you gotta do is do your planning. Where are you going to do? This is going to be one of my main lines, main north-south line coming through the base here. I definitely don't approaching on resources that I'm currently picking. I realize they're going to go away eventually, but I want to be able to run this thing all the way through here. Get a train terminal set up. Train terminal. That's why we're going to do this. There's a researched electric engine. Now we're doing production signs, purple signs. It's and we're just, like I said, while we're doing other things, we're letting science go. I don't really even care how fast or slow it is. It's just doing its thing. We're letting that happen. Okay, now then, that in place. There's that. There's that. This is going to be here. Now with train tracks, one of the things about trains is you want minimal turns, right? Yeah. Train tracks should be as straight as you can make them. The speed, other things that comes in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this all the way down through here. That's probably far enough. Let's see here. Oh, we'll put this back up through here, and look at that. It runs down through here and just connects right. Very good. So now we've got a straight section of track that's coming right up through here. What we want to do is build a train yard, and what we're over here to the west. We'll run the resources of what we're going to do. This is going to kind of also be a divider of what we're going to do. Once we get our train yard laid out and figured out, then we will actually bring in some additional. All I'll do is actually, once I've got that in there, I will bring in additional resources. So I'm going to come up here. We'll come up a good ways to the north, and this will later become apparent what I'm doing. What I want to do is right here. Oh, there. Just all kind of things in the way here. We're going to use that big rock right there as a delineator. We'll bring this over this way. This will be the start of what I'm going to do. Now let's see. Let's grab a grenade. Throw it right in there. Put that down. Nice thing about having some pretty good grenades. Doesn't take long. Put those out of there. Now, here's the trick to this. How big does the train station need to be? And that's going to depend on what your train sizes are going to be, and what your what kind of buffer zone you try to do, all of that kind of stuff. So what I am going to do is, let's start out with, I have been doing 1-2 trains all of my. With this, I believe I'm going to try to do something different. What I want to do. So what I want to do is I want to build the needs to go in there. Do we want to do 1, 3, or 1? I am going to, for this particular playthrough, because I haven't seen anyone do it, I'm going to do a 1-3 train. Will be my train sizes. Probably be more. I could probably do fewer than that. Just that's what it is. I'll come up here. Bit more. I need more space over here. That in there. That in there. So here. We'll have a second train there. Now the question is, do I want to be able to queue 3 trains, or do I just want to queue 1? I am actually going to build this to where I have trains. 2, 3. Okay, there we go. That is the station. Now I've got to design the exit. How I get out of here. Because as the trains come in, they also have to go out. There. That's going to put that in. Let's put a train station in. We'll put the train station right there. Is 1 train station. Let's see. there. And this goes right there. And we will, what we'll do, have a little bit of coal here. Let's take this train up. There we go. Now then, now that I've got that in, if I can't. In there. Why not? Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, those are in there. Got to be able to come into here, and then basically what I want to do is come here. And I should do so many. Okay, with that in mind, has to come this, chain that, chain that. So this is going to be a right-hand drive, so it'll come to here in that. Then what we want to do, don't want to be blocking it up. Chain. Okay, that's the chain. That's blocked. So chain there. Okay, chain. No, I don't want it to come to. Since I'm using 1-3 trains all the way down to. Oops, science has stopped. Let's see what else we can do. We can do an exoskeleton. Now robotics gives me robots, and we want those. So we're going to do robots. We're going to need low density structures in order to make anything with the robots. Oh, we can make a tank. That's kind of nice. We can do beacons. Braking force. So let's see. Once I've got robots, low density structures, we'll do rocket fuel. We will go ahead and do power armor. And we'll increase our lab research speed and research capacity. Just something to do. Okay, there we go. So now we've got this designed. We've got this whole little section down through here. What it's going to do, it's going to have multiple, it's going to allow multiple trains to stack up. I'm going to use copying and pasting that. Now the other thing that we have to do is think about offload. I want to go ahead and design how I'm going to offload. Plenty of room for that. I don't stations too close together. Now then, here's how we're going. I've got 3 here, so this will be a 3 lines out. 4x3 is 12. I can put 3 of those on each belt. So 4 belt. I'm going to do a 4 belt line. Should have brought steel. Or something. Better check something. It just occurred to me. Power. See how bad my. Well, yeah, it's not great, is it? Okay, that'll be something that we'll do in the next thing. Right now we're designing our rail system, our train station for dropping things off, and what we're going to do is come in here. Let's see. Want is we'll upgrade these painters later. So what I want is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I could put 6 in there. I'm going to. Bottom line is, oh, we don't have enough. Go, put that right there. Well, we want to do this. Now we have regular inserters. I think we can get stack inserters. We'll upgrade all this to stack inserters when we get a chance. That in there, that in there. There we go. And that. And then what I want to do is put that right there. We'll turn that around. That's going to be where we load the train at. Okay, now we've got to unload this thing. Let's see. The best way to unload this thing is going to be here. With that, 4 of them like this right here, just evenly, of them here, half of it here, filling up this belt. That is the fastest, certainly evenly, which is one of the things we want. And this also gives us 12 things. Is what we're okay. Rotate the thing around. There. Okay, and should realize all of this should be red belt. Even mess around. Belts at this point. Very good. Now then, once we are out of there, we need a 4x4 balance. What I want to do is come here, head balancers. What I want six. 6 to 4. This should come in basically right here. Put that down. Okay. It's over here. Okay. Here we go. And this is a 6x4. That in here. Goes in there. This goes there. This is. Nope. We'll add across. Add across. There. There. And the rest of it is just belts. See here goes into here. Now, this belt, let's see here, goes in there. That goes in there. That has to go there. Sometimes hard to see these things, but there we go. We have our 6x4 balancer. So that'll bring all of these things out and then equally balanced. So it'll dump things out fairly fast. It should dump things out pretty quickly onto the line. And then we can run these things down. So let's see. That in place. We'll back out of there. And that in there. Alright. I mean, I can't reach it. I'm a mile away. working as what I was trying to do. There we go. And that is kind of in the way, but we'll deal with that. We'll go. Okay. Can you repair rock? And I'm just curious. Okay. Well, answer that question. That is our train station. So what we can do now is we can read a blueprint. This basically what I want to do. There's the station. I'm going to use that multiple times. Now, what I do not want, I want this. All of that, I want. All of this, I want. It didn't do the trains. Very good, I don't want the trains. This is going to be a train yard. Third station. What I will do then, and see how much room it takes. Here, I want to leave plenty of room here, so we can see that if I bring this thing down through this, I can put this thing in here, slap that in there. So, tree in the way, yeah, that's okay. A little bit in there like that. We'll throw that in there like that, and then I'm going to come on down through here. Let's see. What is the... That was in there. Spacing is hard to figure out here. It'd be almost easier now if I actually made another one to where I expand these two of these, because otherwise I'm going to get the spacing exactly the same. I don't know that it has to be. It could have different in it. See here, get this out of here. Is that where that was at? Yeah, that seems to be exactly where that was at. Okay. Train. Here. Train this here. That seems to be facing right there for this. Oh, and within what it's doing, a partial. That would be it right there. We'll put a third one in. Okay. Now, whether that's it or not, it's kind of what we're going to do. Now, I will need other train stations and other things here. What I want to do, though, is go ahead and bring the power line down here. Power this thing up. Here we go. We have a train station coming here. It will hold 3 trains, 3 1x3 trains. That's what my size is going to be. I may regret that size later, but I don't. This is my first time really doing it. We did trains in both of our in the previous series that I did on camera, and I've actually now played one that was off camera and did a train on it too. In both cases, I did 1x2 trains. I wasn't building our train world. We were just using trains. So with all the stuff that was. It was fun. So within this, let's see. I want to just come right up here. Clear that. Now then, what we got to do is think about how we're going to put trains back on the main line. Now I could bring the trains down further down through the circle. Don't like the idea of taking them back up, or this train line traffic is coming down here. Now it's going to have to cross over this line side. Okay. That down. That. Let's put this down through like that. There we go. Got that in there. Let's see. Back up here a little ways. Okay. So the train here, it can come here and it'll stop and stop then until it. Let's now bring in. I just want to leave this forest here. Circle in this forest there. Do it up here in the area that's the little. Okay, we'll clear across through here. We go. That gives me a path back through there. So we'll circle the trains up through there and cycle them back out of here. That. Right down through this. Okay. Get out of the way. Go. What I want, I think we'll come right here. Right across. Okay, now that's going to be, sends me back a moment. What we want to do is here. Chain signal. This right here is signal. This signal. 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 That needs to be chain signal. Here, what I do is go to 1 through train. Let's see. Train for north. Oh. Put that right. Oh. Okay. And in place, that will let the train get out of here. Oh, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It's just perfect. 1, 2, 3. It's 4 here. This comes here. They can stop right there. There. This comes down through here. We want it to stop here. This is, yeah, I don't want it to, it has to stop here. I need to go far enough. All of them. Go. Okay. There we go. It can't advance past this. This is where it becomes nice and handy train that you can sit on here. See, this is in here. This could advance up to here, but it can't advance to this. This blue, because it could go this way. This is blocked up. The way I don't block this up is routing more trains for whatever the station is, whatever resource that is. So I always keep it to where there's only 3 trains in there for that, and that will give me 3 trains. We can queue, and we can bring in the resources here. That works. Okay, with that in mind, that works there. Okay, come back in here, add in there. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Go. That one in there. Okay, that gives me a nice little station right there, and it lets me do what I need to do. Now I need fuel to come in here to this. I'm going to need to clear a little section down here for bringing fuel. I want to do it. We'll do it on this. What I want to do, the way I'm going to this thing. It's down. Ooh, look at that. Put them in there like that. Go. Got a box. Got a couple of boxes. Actually, do the other. Finish the box there. That is finished. Very good. So that right there will supply my station. I should put the two. Okay, there we go. It just continues coming down here like this. Let's figure this out. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Now then, let's see. Oh. There we go. Nice. We cleared it out very quickly. Just bring the rail down through here. Okay, and that goes around there like that. Okay. Ties in there. Ties in there. And train. Okay. Second one is up here near the where this is. Got that. Should be it. No, that should be a rail signal. Shouldn't be a chain signal. It can come to there. It's not blocking anything. Very good. Let's get the power poles in here. Probably. Anything else? We don't have enough boxes to do all the boxes. Got plenty of the sorters that we've got. Let's see. Do I have stack sorters? Stack inserters. Let's see if I have the here. Can I build stack? Oh, I can build stack inserters. We need stack inserters for this. We can build flying robotic build production sites. Got exoskeletons. Got the poison capsules, which is nice for me. So now that we've got the basis of where the train is going, now we know where to put our defenses. And that's what we're going to. We'll get started on our defenses and then hooking it up down that. So we know how far we're going to bring it. See, I probably have room for 1, 2, 3, judging based on that, 3, 6, 9. I'd probably get 9 stations in here. That'll be a pretty good amount of trains coming in, bringing in resources. That ought to be nice. Right now, though, let's go ahead. Oh, I did want to do before. Let's write them down. Okay. Now. Go. We'll keep bringing here. Let's see, that runs right across through there. I'm just seeing how it goes. Release. Okay. Let's carry it on down through here. Well, get it all the way down here. This is going to be how I get out of here. And tracks. Here's get repair. I believe that's down here. This is this. It's roughly the same distance. It gives me. I can see now. All right, let's start hooking in. Oh wow! Look at this. Some damages here. It'll be nice to get robots up and running. But that'll be one of the things we do next. Now I'll show you off my little blueprint here. We have a defense segment. The only thing I have to do is stamp that down and then just continue stamping down defense segment like that. Let's see. It takes it far enough over, I think. That's good right there. And that probably no last one. And let's see about putting one. That will go in like this right here. And what I'll do is put that in like that right there. That'll turn it to the north. Like that. And then we can continue going up through there. So let's get this in here. And then we can... we'll call this episode at that point. As we're heading north, I can do the rest of the wall building off line. It won't be that interesting to you guys, but y'all can see how this comes together. Ooh. Later, if I was doing a Death World, I might want those extra wall segments, but let's save them for now. I don't think I need particular in what we're doing here. So what we'll do now, bring the belt over here and let the belt feed. It's actually good because it starts to bring things down here. Then we will bring the oil right down through here. So oil is coming in. Very good. Let's see. These flamethrowers are really good defense. We just put our mouse over it, hit the Q, start grabbing them. What they'll do is they don't have any fuel yet. Once I hook that in, now see that has fuel. Everything fueled up. All of the flamethrowers have fuel except one of them down through there. We'll fix that in just a minute. Let's put the guns down through here. Can't place it when you're standing. Alright, guns coming in. And there we go. It's in there. Now this one didn't hook up because I'm missing a pipe segment over here. Now it hooks. Good. These things power yet. It's just got 3 blueprints for defense. I could take a bigger if I wanted to do a bigger section. Once I get some robots, I can make some bigger sections. Yes, but I'm only going to do this around my starting area. I'm not going to do this my starting area and outpost. This is the biters do not expand in this playthrough. I didn't turn it on. So it's this is not a death world. It's train world. But I don't want to be having to go out and just kill biters just because my pollution cloud is starting to aggro. Ways to be able to defend themselves. Do that. We're going to put our train yard in here, and we'll start bringing resources as these resources pulled down and no longer in use. We'll start bringing things in on the train here. We've got lots of iron there, not necessarily far enough away to really need a train, but we'll use the train anyway. We're going to start building out the train. We've got the oil up here that can come down here. I'll need to build an oil station in here, and so that'll be one of the things I'll need to come down here to oil. For this, I've got right now I've got all different resources here. So copper, stone. I'll need 4 of these to start with, one for each resource and then one for the oil. That's the plan. I'll need 5 to start. But right now, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to continue now off camera. I'm going to build the rest of my defenses up through here to protect against these biters, so that I can do what I want to do without worrying about them coming in. I've got this thing, coming up through here. These are coming over here. But we've got our defenses, and we'll let them come and attack us. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back after we've got our defenses up and we're ready to start bringing in and expanding our production of iron, copper, stone, those kinds of things. We'll be back. That's all for today's video. I want to thank you for watching. Please leave comments down below and a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what I did wrong and what I can do better. Thanks for watching.